In related news from Jamaica, overcrowded prison cells continue to be an issue. National Security Minister Peter Bunting says the two main correctional centers that houses male inmates are full to capacity. Most of the country's incarcerated males are being held at the St. Catherine District and Tower Street Correctional Centers. However, Mr. Bunting says a significant portion of the males are minimum security prisoners. Speaking recently in Parliament, Mr. Bunting says transferring these low-risk prisoners to other holding areas is just one of the initiatives to curb the overcrowded problem. He says a section of the Tamarind Farm Correctional Center will be expanded to accommodate the transfer.
Right now, our maximum security facilities, as you know, the two principal ones at Tower Street and St. Catherine District Adult Correctional Center, are overcrowded. Many of the inmates in those two facilities are not maximum security inmates but medium security inmates, and so we are going to be, on completion of this block, transferring 300 plus inmates from those overcrowded facilities to Tamarind Farm.
So and just for clarity, if I should call it a new prison, would I be?
No, you'd be wrong. It's just an expansion.
Why would I be wrong?
Because it's just a housing block being added to the Tamarind Farm Correctional Facility.
Meanwhile, Mr. Bunting notes that the work of the Bureau of Special Investigations, BSI, is scaling down. The unit has been transferring several of its case files to the Independent Commission of Investigations, INDECOM, since its inception in 2010. However, the Security Minister says the BSI is still working on serious crime cases. But despite the decreased workload, the BSI unit continues to be allotted the same $45 million in the yearly budget. Opposition spokesman on security, Derek Smith, believes that is a waste of resources.
As you have correctly said, this is has been more or less at the same level for the last 3 years. And it's really all, the vast majority of the budget is for the 80% is for compensation. Almost 90% for compensation of employees for the persons working off the files. But if you want more details on their case load,
it struck me that after 3 years, they should be almost complete.
That's a fair observation. I'll ask for an update.
Because I'm now moving to the fact that the money that's going to them, we could put all this funding into the community section of the force, because you know there's this argument out there, repeated many times by senior members of the JCF, that neighborhood watch program, which I really believe in. You know, if we really have viable neighborhood watch groups in communities, then it would greatly impact on the crime in those communities.